Late one night in a quiet suburban street, a little yellow car drove into my life and saved my sanity. This is the story of what happened. My husband Phil and I are visiting our best friends Mark and Karen. We're sitting out on their front veranda drinking wine and just starting to enjoy ourselves when we hear violent pounding coming from downstairs. We look at each other, confused. Axe murderer, I suggest? Mike's sure they don't knock. The pounding starts again. We can't agree on who should go down to face certain death, so all four of us descend the stairs. Karen bravely opens the door, and we see that the possible axe murderer is really an irate woman who immediately takes a step inside, looks straight at Phil, and barks, "Is that your car on my nature strip?" Phil repeatedly reassures her that the little yellow car outside her house isn't ours, and eventually she leaves. As we go back upstairs, we're like little kids sniggering at this taste of neighbourhood nuttiness. Relaxing on the veranda, we have no idea just how interesting the evening is about to become. I glance over the railing and see an extraordinary scene. I call everyone over to watch the drama unfolding in the street. The irate woman is now standing near the little yellow car, looking very upset. She starts circling the car, pulling on each of the door handles one by one. A man joins her. He tries to open the boot, attempts to push the car, and even kicks the tyres. Their interaction with the car is anything but civil. We lean on the railing watching as this couple continues their odd behaviour. After 10 minutes or so, they leave the car and disappear inside the house. I'm dismayed the show is over, but no, it's not. To our great delight, the couple are back outside, pacing up and down their tiny veranda, talking in an animated manner and waving their arms around. Finally, she stops pacing, puts her hands on her hips and gives the car a death stare, while her husband gets on his mobile and begins an intense conversation. By the way he gestures toward the car, we can guess what it's about. We're all rather thrilled to have box seats to this silly street opera. Now, I know you might be thinking that this is an older couple. Not at all. They look to be in their 20s and this is Friday night. To our astonishment, the couple come out through the front gate and begin their performance all over again. It's as if we've pressed replay. He ends up leaning in the doorway as though there's a tragedy afoot. We're doubled over with laughter. Tears are running down our faces. We're almost wetting ourselves. This crazy couple has spent the best part of an hour fretting about a car parked on public property outside their house. I'm laughing so much I can barely gasp out my sentence. Who would do this? Who would be this stupid? Who would waste their Friday night upset about a car? Then I stop laughing. I realise I know the answer to my question. I know exactly who would do this. I know who is as idiotic as this couple. Me. Me! I would be this stupid. I am this stupid. I've just been watching myself. I go round and round whatever yellow car happens to be parked outside my house. I've been driving myself crazy with my fears, imagined catastrophes, regrets and obsessions. And I get on the phone driving everyone else around me crazy too, rehashing that past hurt, freaking out about the future or whining about what went wrong. I'm just like the crazy couple. I am them. Even on a Friday night, I take my misery everywhere I go. After a few moments of sobering enlightenment, I say to Phil, whenever I start doing that, whenever I start acting in that insane way about something I can't change, or some imagined something that might happen in the future, remind me about tonight. And now, whenever I begin my nutty obsessing, which is daily, he'll watch my performance for a bit, then with a smile he'll say,
Toni, it's just a yellow car.
And I'll laugh, relieved I've been reminded not to be such a moron. And look, I'm smiling a whole lot more these days.